Well. What do we have today other than some massive fucking news? The big ginger bastard Footberg was banned for 7 days today on Twitter. I mean, I can't say it's much news. I was banned for 7 days for literally doing fucking nothing other than having an all-fair beef with somebody until it didn't become all fair because he just started harassing my friend and the one who gave me the idea for this video, Kim Banana. Follow her on Kim Banana WWE at Twitter and on YouTube at Kim Banana. She makes great videos, I'm not even gonna lie. Blows man's shitty ones out of the water, to be fair, and we are close friends, but it's obvious who's actually putting talent into this and who's just ranting and raving a bit, you know. Yeah, but I do feel I want to talk about this. It's been like a month since I've uploaded on this channel, if you don't count the WWE review I did earlier today. Different t-shirt, but it's because we're like really hot in England and the off-white t-shirt's like heavy cotton, so it was overweighing on me, and this is like the lightest shirt I have, Barcelona jersey, so I switched to that. So yeah, he got banned for 7 days for harassing women. I mean, honestly, in the first video I had to reshoot. There was some problems with the quality, but in the first video I overplayed it a lot, but let's be real, that's what he was doing to my friend, that's what he's been doing for a long time. It was only a while before it caught up to him, you know. But to be fair, the guy's career is over. That's what Kim didn't get. Like, I got the message this morning from Kim, you know, celebrating like his career had just been over. It's like, Kim, it's been over for ages. The guy gets mass dislikes on every video. He's one of the most hated people in the foot community. I mean, like, there's going to be people in the foot community who are going to harass me after this, probably. I can't guarantee it, but this will probably spread like wildfire. I will probably be harassed a fair bit for making this, but who cares? It's like, who's going to harass me? It's like, maybe, I would say I don't want to start naming names, but fuck it. Maybe Bobble, but it seems like maybe he's cool now. I don't know, like, I don't want to say for certain, but from the last interaction it seemed like Bobble was maybe cool. Donk, or Doink, or however you want to say it, is the big one in the community, and that might be a very big possibility because, you know, I don't know how close he is with Berg, but I know he hates my friend Kim quite a fair bit. I don't remember if we ever actually had an interaction or not, but it's very possible that we could. But then again, though, he clearly has a lot of subscribers. I doubt he cares about Footberg. Nobody does. Like, even Footberg doesn't really give a shit about Footberg. FIFA chick for sure, she's taken a liking to Mr. Berg. Despite the fact he has a fucking girlfriend, but cool. Who's his fiancée, yeah. And that's the main reason the whole Kim thingy beef even started, was because he kept sending her messages in DM, like asking to play with her feet and shit whilst having a fucking fiancée. The guy is literally a scumbag. I mean, you know, it's like, I've done similar stuff having a girlfriend in the past, and it seems kind of like shitty to admit, but it wasn't our fucking fiancé, it was like flings and shit, and even then, looking back at it now, it was very immature. But I mean, cut me some slack. I'm 19, and at the time I was 15. I'm still fairly young, and I know it's not a massive excuse, but it is kind of an excuse. I mean, young people do dumb shit. I mean, I've broken my hand and my foot and not gone to hospital for it before. I mean, I do dumb shit. I'm young. It's just part of the territory. It's like, I've broken my hand, I've broken my foot, I've you know, had many cuts and scrapes and stuff, because I'm young, I'm an idiot, I do stupid shit. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like really falling asleep, but no, I'm not. Now I've just got like everything fucking surging through me. It's like my second Red Bull today, I've got a third one there. Yes, I am an addict. I'm not really. Don't take me seriously, I'm taking the piss, but maybe do at the same time, maybe call AA or something. CA, Caffeine Anonymous. I should say that. Yeah, fuck, it's slipping my mind again now what else I was wanting to talk about with this Berg shit. Yeah, with Berg, he's generally a prick, but I guess that's why FIFA chick gravitated to her. She is generally a bitch, he's generally a prick, you know, makes sense. You know, they both had beef, and I know it makes it seem like I'm being very biased, since I will be the first one to admit me and Kim Banana are quite close friends, and that would seem like a conflict of interest since the guy literally has had beef with Kim, and that was the main reason our beef started, but that's not the reason why our beef's gone on so long. It's everything Footberg has done, like every direct he sent to me and Kim, every indirect he sent, every harassment of his own last few fans that he has. It's like the guy very easily could have beaten us, very easily. I'm not going to lie, like, hold on, sorry, I'm picking up my slippers because I'm really not, like, enjoying just standing on the floor. Easy slippers, Kanye. Put the easy slippers on. Yeah, he very easily could have beaten us. Like, I know Kim doesn't really want to admit this, but he very well could. A bit of good damage control, yeah, shit, what else was I going to say? A bit of damage control, a bit of, you know, smiling and that for his true fans, and then his true fans could have harassed us. His true fans and him could have just have ignored us. They could have, like, you know, whilst we mass disliked a lot of his videos to begin with, to get the ball rolling. We've not even paid attention to his videos in a while, and they're still getting mass disliked, and it's all his fault. It's all his own fault. See, this motherfucker, at his lowest point, when he's being mass disliked by everyone, he's harassing his own fans for not sending him Q&A questions. He is, he's getting mad at his fans for not being fans the way he wants to. He doesn't seem to understand how this works, how being a YouTuber works. It's like, I've got, like, what, 5 subscribers? I mean, do I want more? Do I want to be like my friend Kim and have 1,000 subscribers like her? Sure I do, but, I mean, the thing is it's probably never going to happen, being real. I mean, she said, you know, keep at it, you know, one day it'll happen. I don't believe that for a second, but I'm keeping at it because of the passion I have for just talking bullshit with you guys. I mean, this one's kind of an important video, but not really, because the guy's already killed himself. This is just adding a bullet to a dead corpse, but it's just kind of a bit interesting to hear that he's done so much to downfall himself. I mean, he very well could have just damage controls, came back, and absolutely, not decimated Kim. I mean, Kim has too many followers, especially on Twitter. She has nearly 7,000 followers on Twitter to his 1,000 maybe. I don't know, but apparently it's gone down to 50 again, which is even fucking worse. I mean, like 50's about how many I'm on my new account. My old account had 2k, but I lost the password for that. And if nobody believes me, you know, it's very well documented that account is indeed me. But yeah, if you don't want to believe me, you don't have to. But, I mean, like I said, I don't even like Twitter anymore. The only reason I'm still on it is because Kim's on there, and, you know, we talk about a lot of stuff on there and that. But this may have been the most important tweet I woke up to in a little while. Well, not woke up to, I was already awake. Let's be real, I sleep in weird patterns now. But, yeah, fuck, it's slipping my mind again, man. For God's sake, am I 80 or something? No, I'm just very, very, very unprepped for this very important video, but not really at the same time. Footberg should be absolutely out of my mind, and he was until I hear about this 7-day ban, because it just because it's not much, I'm not going to lie, and realistically I think it was just sent to me as a bit of a rib, a bit of a laugh, but thinking about every single wrong move this fucking guy has made in 1 month just makes me wonder, has nobody ever told this guy what damage control is? I mean, I know this sounds very, very, very evil, what I'm saying, like, not evil in like a ha-ha-ha evil, but in like a very real evil, like I'm talking about damage control and stuff, like stuff that people use to make themselves look like the good guy even when they're being terrible people. And I'm not gonna lie, that is what I'm absolutely suggesting you should have done. I mean, I'm glad he didn't, because I don't want me and my friends to be killed by some evil bastard on Twitter, but I mean, I don't really give a shit because Twitter sucks, but yeah. But there's so much stuff he could have done to turn it on us, and the guy, right, yeah, I mean, I was never worried because the guy is so unlikable. He just, like, he had so many chances to make himself likable, and he just wants people to hate him. This isn't a superhero movie, buddy. You are making people hate you. So on and on and on. I don't know if he's doing it on purpose or what, but he's making everybody hate him. And yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get a lot of hate from the foot community, but fuck it. Everybody in the fucking foot community is dumb virgins anyway. Fuck something, then you'll stop feeling so like you need to have an argument every 10 seconds. Trust me, it's relieving. Fuck, what am I gonna say now? I keep forgetting what I was planning on saying, but yeah, yeah, the foot community, of course, is, like I said, you know, like I said, Bobble, he seemed cool from the last encounter. I mean, I don't know, yeah, I've taken a few shots at him still, but what I meant is whilst we might have a mini feud going on, it's not really a feud anymore, it's just a few shots now and again, and he still seems cool in general though now, so yeah, he isn't gonna stick up for Bobble, especially when, I mean, for Berg, sorry, we know that isn't gonna happen. Donk might, like I said, that big fucking twat has a lot of fucking views, and he might stick up for Berg, to be fair, and that might be bad for me because he has a shit ton of views and could get everyone in my videos and my dislikes as a revenge. Let's be real, but let's also be real. Does it look like I care about YouTube stats? Not really. I'm going to continue speaking the truth regardless. Even if it gets me banned from Twitter, I'm going to keep speaking the truth. Because I'm tired of Twitter censoring bullshit. I will live with bans for the rest of my fucking life if I have to. Yeah, FIFA chick, she'll almost definitely get involved on Berg's side, like I said before, but FIFA chick. FIFA chick is so fucking pathetic, man, I swear. Who are the other ones in the community now? I've forgotten. Oh yeah, there's Wheel or Whale or however you say it. I mean, that motherfucker has not been heard of from properly in a while. I mean, maybe he's tweeted at Kim a few times. I don't know. She might have sent me tweets that I've forgotten about. But, you know, Whale's a bit forgettable anyway. He's like the one in the foot thingy, in the foot, what's it called, that is the least memorable. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but, you know, he's the least memorable out of a lot of them. And then there was some more too, from a while back, and I can't even remember their names, so, you know, maybe they're actually the forgettable ones, because I know there's more, but, yeah, I don't know what kind of reaction people are going to have to this video. I know I'm probably going to get some hate, but who cares, honestly? Could you really find me a reason to care what a bunch of fucking retards think of me? Yeah, shit, it's slipping my mind again now. Yeah, but Berg, though, he's such a bastard, man. He deserved everything he got, and he got everything he deserved, if you ask me. All that he needs now is the downfall, is his complete downfall, and it's coming. Trust me, it's not here yet, but it is absolutely coming. Guaranteed. This guy just can't keep a YouTube channel because he's not good at being likeable. Yeah, other than that, I don't know, like, maybe I'll get hate from some of their fans as well, you know, same old, but honestly, this is the end part now where I'm going to say, shout out to Kim Banana, shout out to James as well, actually. I know that James has done a lot for us in these past, in these past, as long as he has been doing for, and Thingy and Buddy, we really appreciate you, really glad that you're here for us and stuff. Yeah, I might even do a talk about the Thingy situation if it seems worth it, but it doesn't at this point. But maybe I'll talk about it if it seems like I could say something different on it. It's just interesting to me how one man has shot himself in the foot so many times you'd think it was on purpose. But I swear to God, as far as I can tell, it's an accident. I mean, maybe he didn't like Thingy. He didn't like his fiancée finding about all the sleazy shit he did, and you know, and this, that, and the other, and maybe he just decided to quit YouTube. I mean, and Twitter, so he just decided to have a self-meltdown, but I highly doubt that, because if he did, he won't go around. I mean, like, this last little bit here is going to be, like, dedicated to everything he said about my friend calling her a fat psycho and everything like that. It's like, it pissed me off, but, at the time, but it's funny how hindsight's a beautiful thing, and the beauty of it now is this motherfucker has shot himself in the foot so many times he's got gangrene. Because he just doesn't know how to communicate with people, other humans. I don't know why, but he just doesn't. Like, this clown literally doesn't get any of this. He doesn't get people don't like being bullied and harassed and stuff. He does it to his own fans, he does it to everybody, but I genuinely think he thinks that they like it. I mean, obviously they don't. You can tell by the mass unsubs and stuff he's getting. He had like a massive YouTuber shout him out, and he still ended up with the same amount as before because he's been harassing YouTube fans. This idiot has been handed everything and just squandered it all. That's just my opinion on it anyway, but, you know, honestly, as soon as we can get him out of here, the better, because I'll be glad when he's gone, because he's a scumbag, I'm not going to lie. In my opinion, he's an absolute scumbag. He's said horrible things about my friend. I mean, like, I get Kim isn't the most respected person on YouTube, despite being one of the biggest. I mean, I ain't gonna lie and say she doesn't have a reputation when we all know she does, but I've known her for a long time now, and I know she's a nice person, but, you know, if nobody else does, you know, whatever, that's their thing, but still, even if you think she is, you know, even if you think she's not a nice person, the shit that she's gone through, the shit she's had said about her this past month alone is unrealistically ridiculous. I mean, maybe it's being British, because I don't know what it's like in America, but in Britain, we've taught, like, you're taught from a young age, guys don't fight with girls, they don't bully girls either, they don't say mean things about girls even in an argument, because we're taught from a young age that girls are way more sensitive than guys about shit like their weight and their looks and stuff, and you don't go there because you're a guy, and you don't, it's like a low blow, innit? It's like, it's like a low blow, innit, really, because, but I'm sure everybody knows what I mean, even though I'm literally doing terrible at getting words out today. You wouldn't even think I was from any country with the way I've been doing this, but yeah, but everybody knows that, and yet this clown just takes shots at every girl he can and then blocks any guy who confronts him as well. He is the biggest dickhead on the planet, I'm not going to lie, and honestly, I'm glad he got that block, that's all I'll say.